Welcome back. Stupid. Stupid way to open a video. Hello. Not any better. It's always bad. I always have like my fucking camera here. Right there. And I'm like always looking at myself. Not by the hairs on my chitty chin chin. What hairs you might say? I'm not gonna get really close so I can prove I've got little hairs on my chin. But trust me. Trust me. I've got little sidey bones, little chinny chin left. Anyway. Yes. Premise of video. Uh TLDR, I should be going to bed. Uh Not now. I have some time to kill because I'm a teenager and I've got my last day of work before my break tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. But I said I was going to review my records. And sorry, fidget cube, if that's going to be loud and distracting, I'm sorry. Actually, I'll put it away. It is loud and distracting for me. My records, I have no plan for this at all. Haven't written anything down. I don't even know what I'm going to say about them at all. I know the record I'm going to show you today. But I've got some stories about the band. I've seen them live. In all honesty, I like songs from the other records, but this is the only album that I love, like front to back, and the only one I've really properly listened to front to back. Some people might hate me for that. If anyone is going to hate me for it, there will be some people that think that like that one, and there'll be some people that be like, that one, the perfect one to love. But music is subjective, so you like what you like, and I like this one a lot, and I've got some stories to share on why I like it so much. But I'll show you what it is, and then I'll show you what it looks like and how cool it is. Wait. Oh shit. Here we go. Selfish Machines by Piss the Veil. I got this one in the mail like literally yesterday. It's my favorite Piss the Veil record. And it looks fucking awesome. Thought I nearly dropped it, but it there's a little booklet inside with all the lyrics and photos on them. Oh shit. Whoa. What? Okay, I got the boy twice. Give me a girl pic. That's lyrics. That's more lyrics. Did I just miss the girl entirely? Did I take photos of the girl? No! There we go. But he's there with the boy. Piss the Veil misogyny era? It's okay. The music's good. No, all they write about is chicks and girls and love. Anyway, I'll show you the record. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Like, what the fuck? It's fucking dope. And I love it. And I ordered it like a month ago. And I broke my phone, so I didn't get any updates about it until at work yesterday. I got a call from the guy delivering my shit that can I just drop it off? And I'm like, can you take it to a post office for me to pick up? Because it's 12 o'clock on a fucking Wednesday. Like I'm at work. Hang on. Let me try and figure let me figure out a way so I can display this and talk about it. My work shirts are gonna be behind it and my belt. But my belt's pretty cool, so that's pretty cool. Yes. Selfish Selfish Machines by Piss the Veil. My my first Pierce the Veil album, and my that's kind of where I like a flair for the dramatic. That probably has the most songs on it that I really like. Uh, and then after that, it kind of goes into the she's mine, so stay away from her. It's not her time. Still good song, still good records like Bulls in the Bronx and Props and Mayhem and shit like that. And then Song for Isabel and Circles and Floral and Fading, like bangers like that. I'll be real, I didn't listen to much of what is it? Past Nirvana. But I loved Emergency Contact. One of my favorite songs of theirs in general. When they played it live, uh I did cry. Because it was one of the first piece of our songs that I really got into. Am I too low? Fuck, that didn't help. I don't know. I was foot. It was one of the first piece of our songs I really got into. Over this one, like this album, was like the one that I really, really got into. So much so that I would try and my best to learn the songs. Like what songs did I try and learn? Let's have a look see, shall we? Um I think it was just Paraphernalia. Like sunshine, there ain't a thing that you can do that's gonna ruin my night. And Bulletproof Love. But everything on the second half of this record, like Stay Away From My Friends, phenomenal song, like one of my favorites. I don't care if you're contagious. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're contagious. I would kiss you even if you were dead. Disasterology. When they so at I went to go see Pierce the Veil live when they came here, and that's a whole story. Like not even getting there was a pain. I had to run to a bus station that was literally at the opposite side of where I had to go to get a bus there because I had to get a wristband to let me get on that bus to get me home. And I was with a friend, and she was slow, she could not run. She was very slow. So I'm like, we barely make it in time. Because I've sprinted and pretty much held the bus up while she like jaunters up the fucking street. And even then, she made them wait longer because she left all her, like all of her alcohol got like stolen or like lost or some bullshit that she brought. So she runs and grabs like a flask from like the local Thirsty Camel. And yeah, then we brought it on. Then we drank as much as we could before we got in. Uh, but it didn't end up mattering, which was great. But I'll talk more on that. We get there, long ass bus ride. We're chatting some bullshit. It was fun. Get there. There are some shows going on beforehand. I didn't pay too much attention. I just wanted to like try and get close to the front, close-ish to the front of their the barricade, you know. So we go and try and find my friend's boyfriend, and I don't know if she'll ever see this, and I don't know if he'll ever see this, but here I'll say it. Nice enough guy, nothing like wrong with him, but fuck, is he just annoying as well as the worst? I'm so sorry. Like I'm not sorry. It was like I talk a lot and I say some random bullshit, but fuck, man, this is probably the first time I've ever told a man to shut the fuck up. Like I need you to be quiet, but that will come into play later in the story. Um, we meet this random man, called him Gingy, because guess what? He was ginger, and by that he was 35. I'm 19. He was 35. By there, he was there by himself, and and I don't know what to tell you, but man, he saved my night. He tried to fill boots too big for him, and I'll talk about that later. But he saved man. He was just buying me drinks like all night, like me and like My friend, he was just buying us drinks. He wasn't drinking. He was there, he was at a Pierce the Veil concert by himself. Ginger, plaid shirt, buying two 19-year-olds drinks all night. I don't know what he wanted from us, but if I were to guess, I'd say friendship. And really that's worth uh more than anything else. Am I right, guys? End transmission. Kidding. But I anyway, this guy's buying us drinks. He's talking us big. He's like, I don't give a fuck about anyone here. I'll grab both your hands and drag you right up to the barricade. And I'm like, better you than me, Gingy. Better you than me. So I'm walking around. They haven't started playing yet. And I'm like, I'm gonna go. He buys me a drink. I drink it. I say, you two wait here, please, I beg. Because I do not want to lose you. Because I want to go buy a shirt. Gangster ass shirt, by the way. Maybe I'll wear it another time. But don't leave. So I run to go get the shirt. Literally, give me the fucking tour shirt, smallest size you can, because I'm a little guy. And I was out. Guess what? They fucking left. They moved. They were gone. I went up and down everywhere, ready to trying to find them. Like fuck. And I'd had a few drinks at this point because I'm realizing now, after the fact, I'm like, well, who gives a fuck where they were? They added nothing but bad shit to my night, if I'm honest with you. And I had a wristband to get me on the bus home. So I was fine. And really, I was kind of looking forward to being in the pit by myself. Because the last pit I had been in was I went to Good Things a few years back. And I saw Sleeping with Sirens live, and that was fucking awesome. Some girl broke her neck. And then to calm the crowd, Kelly and Quinn maybe played the worst rendition of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls I've ever heard in my fucking life. Like the guy playing the guitar got none of the chords right. Not to be a nitpicker. And he was singing like Kelly and Quinn to I don't want the world to see me. And it was like that pit was like 40-year-old moshes trying to wall of death 16-year-old emos with dyed hair. And it was the best. And some poor girl broke her neck and they had to make part the Red Sea and drag her out with a fucking neck brace in. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I was excited. I was sad for a little while, but then I got excited about the fact that I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna be at Piss the Vale. I'm gonna be watching this band play a bunch of songs I know. Maybe they played 3 songs I didn't know. I knew all the other songs, which is good. You like to know the songs when you go. Uh, but then before they started playing, alas, I decided to go and piss, and lo and behold, everyone was there. Gingy, my friend's boyfriend, my friend's boyfriend's friend. Yeah, who's just the worst from what I heard. From what I was told by her, he's maybe just the worst person in the world. Dead ass. Uh anyway, TS night continues. Gingy, he takes us down, full of confidence, grabs us down, takes us all the way down the big stairwell that leads us into the pit. He's like, I'm gonna get you there. He maybe gets us a fifth and a half. 5.5 towards the front. And I'm like, wait, what you doing, Gingy? You slowing down? He's like, I don't know, man. These teenagers are kind of mean and scary. And I'm like, okay, Gingy, you know what? That's fine. You've been buying us drinks all night. We'll hang here. I can see enough. And then I'm not even kidding. I don't think Ginge made it to the second song before he went, I said, I'm out. I'm gonna go. And he fucking leaves. He buys tickets to Pierce the Veil. He hangs out by himself on a rock before he's approached by 2 19-year-olds, to which he follows around and buys drinks for all night. Until that moment. Too big for his boots, was going to get us to the barricade, barely got us halfway into the pit. Leaves before the second song. and I never saw him again. And he made that night because I probably wouldn't have got halfway through into the pit, but I'm glad I did because, beg my pardon, I pretty much I was pretty much like a stepping stone. Like I pretty much had my friend on my shoulders the whole night. She had the best show ever, and I had like fucking toes and feet and fucking knees in my face, and then like. But I saw a good few songs, like the ones I want. Like, oh my god, they slowed down at a certain point, and they played. Oh, it went into Wonderless, but what they were playing was they started playing I Don't Care If You're Contagious, but they played this weird medley version that didn't play the song. It was like their own little it was like an interlude into another song. I think it was Wonderless because people had the stars on their like flashlights on their cameras. So I think it was Wonderless. But later on, throughout the show they played some bangers. They played Emergency Contact, which I'm like, which was really cool. They played the bangers. They played the hits. They played uh, what's the fucking one song they have from A Flair for the Dramatic? It's like they're trying to take it from us. They're trying to take it from us. It's uh, what's it called? Because I like it's not the balcony scene. It's not mechanical uh girl. No, wait, chemical kid, mechanical bride or whatever. Not Wonderless. It was. Oh, it was rather. I would rather something than be famous or something. I'd rather die than be famous or something. Yeah, I'd rather die than. And bro, that shit rocked. They're trying to take it from us. They're trying to take it from us. I was fucking like losing my shit. And then at one point I thought, oh, the show's over near the end. And then they start playing fucking Disasterology. I genuinely like. There were these like teenage girls beside me, and I'm like, and they're like, they didn't drop a pic, but like, sorry, I'm stimming with it. But they're like, oh my fucking god, I'm like, oh my fucking god, Disasterology's playing. And then they were playing it, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, I lay down, I drink the poison, and I pass the fuck out. Now let me tell you about the good life. And I was so happy. And the show was fucking awesome. And a lot of people I knew were there. A lot of girls that I had previous relations with were there. And it was weird. It was awkward. I bumped into like one of them and I'm like, hi. And they're like, hey. Uh, actually, that was, yeah, no, it was weird. But, yeah. But apart from that, it rocked. And it was fucking awesome. And I gave myself whiplash because I was headbanging so much. Like, genuinely, like, I'd worked it out. I'm like, uh, uh. Not the day after. It was, a few days after, but I still had whiplash and it was fucked. I was going to work and, like, Mr. Jack, and I'd be like, yes. And it fucking hurt, but it was so worth it. And I got a cool ass shirt. Almost stole my friend's Doc Martens. She gave them to me in confidence for the show, but I really wanted them, so I tried to like hide them. And then she remembered as she was leaving. As she was leaving, by the way, with her boyfriend, I will get to that in a minute. In a minute. But as she was leaving my house, she's like, "Oh, my fucking Doc Martens." After all this shit you put me through. Anyway, I could talk more on the show another time, but let me get to the story attached to after the show. Let me tell you, this may be the worst, like, outing experience I've ever had in my fucking life. And it was all because of my friend's fuck ass boyfriend, bro. The worst. In a nice way. But the worst. In a bad and nice way. Oh, man. Anyway, okay. Show ends. We're shuffling out to the front. I see our bus. We have a wristband. And it's like, this wristband gets you back on the bus. Okay? That takes you to fucking the beach near the bus station that gets you back to your home, my home. They didn't say that as me specifically, but that was the gist. So I'm seeing our bus, I'm waiting. She's like, let me go talk to my boyfriend, see what he's doing. And this fucking bum, in a nice way. No. Uh, just was holding us up. Like, I'm like, we have to get on the fucking bus. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go home. I want to go home. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me except for potential baddies. Um, which I didn't say. I just thought it. Let's be real. You thought it too. You thought it too. You hang around an area after with all these like old women that you're like. I wish I could erase that from history and the fact that I said it, but I'm going to keep it all because I'm raw and authentic. There was this one girl sitting on a rock that was like, we were having chats, but like, I was also too chicken shit to say anything. So I'm just like, hey, this weather, huh? And she's like, yeah, this fucking, did you like the show? I'm like, yeah, the show's, what's your favorite song? And she's like, I guess fucking, King for a Day. I'm like, good song. Good, it is a good song. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a great song. And I'm not judging anyone for their preference in music. And I'm not going to. So if you expect me to say anything, then I'm not going to. I'm just not going to say anything. But TLDR, friend holds us up. I'm bugging. I'm just sitting there like tired. I'm like, neck hurts. My neck hurts. And I'm sitting there and she's talking to her boyfriend and I'm fucking tired, but I'm pissed. And I'm like, can we fucking go? Bus leaves without us. 10 o'clock at night, by the way. 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, bus leaves. We're in the middle of fucking literally nowhere. Literally nowhere. Like, look up where Red Hill Auditorium is in Perth, Western Australia. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, right? And to get home, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Anyway, so our plan is, well, my plan to them is, you guys fucked up. We need an Uber somewhere. This is where my friend has the brilliant idea to just invite her boyfriend back to my house. And of course, when she pitches it to me, I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's just go the fuck home. I want to go home. So they're like, we'll order an Uber. We're on a DD. The DD ordering ordeal. The Uber ordering ordeal. Let me tell you, it might have been the worst experience of my life. That's a lie. One of the worst, like, just wanting to go home so bad and just being restricted, being held, being chained to the floor. Call me Alice. So we're sitting on the asphalt by the fucking auditorium. Everyone is here ordering an Uber. Like, no one drove, and if they did drive, they're trying to get out, and if they not trying to get out, they're waiting for an Uber, and if they're not waiting for an Uber, they were on the fucking bus that left, that I wanted to be on, that I had a wristband for, that I spent the money on. But we're waiting for an Uber. And this Uber, man, all of these cars were so stubborn. They were so stubborn. Like, there was nothing you could do. There was nothing we could. We just, and if they came up, I think we got one Uber that came before like 11:30, and he was like, I think my friend had like a bad Uber rating or something. And he's like, nah, fuck you, and he just left. He just fucked off. He just cancelled the ride. He dipped. Like, we literally talked to him, and he's like, nah, and then he kept going. So I'm not even kidding. We don't. Show ended at 10:30. We don't get a car. We don't all get in a car until 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. In the middle of fucking nowhere to get home. And let me tell you, I'm tired. I'm worn. I've had a lot of fun. I've got whiplash. I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to go to bed. And my friend's boyfriend is throwing maybe the most retarded hypotheticals at her. And she, by the way, she had been complaining about him the entire time up until their meeting. And he's throwing these stupid fucking hypotheticals like, if you could have a superpower, but like, it would cause like the penises of 300 African children just to disappear. Which power would it be, and why would you choose that power in order to have it? And why aren't you morally against the 300 penis? And that went on for like 30 minutes. Like, different hypotheticals like that for 30 fucking minutes in this Uber ride that he made us, like, leave. Like, that he made us get. That he's now crashing at my house. Ugh. And made us miss the car back, the bus back home. And after, like, 25, 30 minutes of him doing these stupid fucking hypotheticals and her going, I don't know, yeah, like, I would you do this and that. It's like, why would you do that? It's fucking stupid. It's like, I don't know, well, fuck you. And I just turn around and I'm like, bro, I need you to just shut the fuck up. Like, unironically, like, in the nicest way I can. You just need to shut the fuck up. And let me tell you, I love those stupid hypotheticals. I love that stupid bullshit. I love having a yarn and having a chat and just fucking talking about some random bullshit like that. But you've made me get home 4 hours later than I wanted to be. Or like 4 hours later than I thought that I would be leaving, right? And you're also crashing at my house with your girlfriend. And I'm and I'm tired and pissed, and you're talking some random fucking bullshit at me or at your girlfriend. I I was so done. And and dare I say, can I tell you right now? This is gonna be a long video. That's not even the worst of it. That's not even the worst of it. I get back to my house and they're sleeping on my couch. I give them a towel to fucking have a shower if they need, because I'm nice. Blanket, couple pillows. I go straight to bed. I'm not having any of it. Fucking pants, shirt, door locked, bed. Wake up in the morning. I don't think they've slept the entire night. And all hunky dory, we go out, we get some food. I feel a little better this morning. Wake up pretty late, or like 6 in the morning, some bullshit like that. Like, I got home like pretty late, like 3 a.m. or something. And and we go get some food. I come home, clean up, and I'm fine for like a month and a half, let's say. Now, my other friend, who's close friends with the friend I went with, divulges some information to me that I wasn't totally sure. I had suspected, of course, that it might have transpired, but not in my wildest dreams wouldn't have thought that it would have happened because, of respect. And, just respect and consideration. But my friend tells me that they fully just fucked on my couch. Like, they fully fucked on my couch. They make me get home late. One cunt lobs. He's the most annoying cunt I've ever met in my life. I'm tired. I go home. I give him a towel for showering. It wasn't used for showering. And I don't find out that they fucked on my. I haven't talked to this friend probably since. Like, it's been a minute. And they fucked on my couch, man. Who the fuck fucks? She's never been to my house before. This guy's never been to my house before. I'm in bed in the other room. Like, it's not a big place. The other room. I conk out and they go, fuck it. Let's fuck it. And by it, his couch up. I need some time to process. I don't think I fully processed. But man, let me tell you, it was an experience and a half that I had experienced half fold. Oh god, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this, like, for the video. Like, just, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like, I don't know. Just like my Pierce the Veil record. Parentheses, Selfish Machines. Not to give it away. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But to round it off on the music, I'm sure I'll have some other things to talk about that focus more on the music. But this record, 12 songs, fucking there isn't a song on this record that I would skip. They're all pretty great. I'm trying to give it like a rating out of 10. Oh, I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to. This is my first rating. So I guess I would just have to like look, I'll amend it later if I have a different feeling towards it. So let's just go off the cuff. Let's just go off the cuff. Hmm. I'm going to give Selfish Machines by Pierce the Veil a whopping. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it a fat 8, 8.4. 8.4 out of 10. That's what I'm sitting at. It's a great album. I love so much. I love so much more music, a lot more than this record. But I love this record, so it's like for the first. This it's recency bias. Like I'm just doing this one because I got it literally yesterday. Like I have old ass records that I could do, but I'll leave that for another video because this is 32 minutes long and who's watching this? Who's watching this? I might do one tomorrow before my friend comes over. My friend that told me about my friend who fucked on my couch, funnily enough. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know which one I'll do next if I do one tomorrow. I don't know how to like compile videos. I don't know if I should be editing this or I should be doing anything to it. Adding a little bit of music in the background. Maybe you just like the sound of my sultry southern voice. My sultry southern charm. Uh, but the time is about 10:12. I've been going to bed pretty late lately, so I might hit the hay early. It's my last day at work tomorrow. My ears are hot. I'm tired. And I'm going to chuck on a record. Honestly, teaser? Fuck it, teaser. Fuck it. That means I'll have to do it next. You know what? I'll do it next. It's fine. I'm going to be listening to OK Computer to go to bed. Yeah, yeah. By the big RH. By the big RADIOHEAD. Radiohead. That's Radiohead for the people that can't spell. Although, in the crowd, there's many of you. I can only spell because my mum used to make me do the 100 demons when I was a kid. And I'd get like a good few right. And she's like, you spelled that way. You spelled that way. That's another story, though. It's less about the spelling, more about handwriting, but I'll have to tell it sometime. It would be a very small one because it's a short story, but it's gangster. Oh, will I do a computer? I've got other records I like more. I need to end this because I want to get ready for bed. So, Pissed Val, solid 8.4 out of 10. Favorite song on the album? Favorite song on the album, I would have to say. Stay Away From My Friends. It's probably my favorite song on the album. 'Cause you don't know what it's like to wake up in the middle of the night, scaring the thought of kissing razors. Great album. I've got a few on my wall that I'm looking at that I might do. you're gonna learn a lot about me and my music taste through these videos. But anyway, I don't know how to end these, so I'm just gonna say good night. Sleep tight. And those bed bugs are a dangerous bunch. So just steer clear of them, or just like cross the road when you see them, because you don't want to get your body bitten. It's a weird thing to say. Is it weird to acknowledge that it was weird? Anyway, good night. The bed bugs aren't that bad. They just misunderstood. And I will record another video one of these days. And a day that ends with Y. Grab mouse. Hover button that ends video. Dramatic click. See you next time. Fuck, I missed.